What is up, everybody? We are playing Call of Cthulhu. That looks so stupid. I dig it. I am a hoodlum now. Wah, 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 wah. My clever funny joke. Ha 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 ha. Skip.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Okay.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
I haven't
Are we gonna
tormented him
take a
yet.
closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions, man. I gotta talk.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I want to ask.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem.
Yeah.
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Yeah, I got one more.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I don't know where I'm going, so I'm gonna follow you. I had a feeling you were gonna go that way. We're talking to Silas first. You can move at a slightly brisker pace. I should have done this without you.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's sadly devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Poor kid. Poor kid.
Ugh.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The caretaker takes...
I'ma go. I'ma go. Reverend John Rookwood. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Brad? Oh, you're still over there. Hello? Hello?
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's
Come
why
on.
you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Not happening.
Silas! Pierce! In God's anything! What are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Can we talk some more?
Pierce, shall we enter?
What now?
Are you just leaving?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas,
You're right. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
We're dying. Okay, at least now we're gonna find out some interesting stuff. I love exploring creepy mansions. Give me a vacuum and I'll Luigi this shit up. God, you know when you've got a ball of phlegm just like right here in the back of your throat? And, like you can't swallow it down, you can't get rid of it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying really hard not to throw it up.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, hold on. I got a character point. I got a few character points. Yeah, why not?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Okay.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Is that everything though? I guess it's everything.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, I didn't even realize this one was there. Investigate.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Let's see.
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Is that everything? Well, they were definitely fighting, and he was definitely drinking. Wait.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Hold on, what's that?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Anything else? Oh.
Did someone escape the fire?
That was what I had to find.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Mm-hmm.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Oh, you're a good cop, Bradley. You got a fucked up face, but you a good guy. I do actually think that. And I don't say that about a lot of cops. A lot of bad experience with the cops, but I get good advice from you, weirdly enough. I feel like you're literally just on the straight and narrow. Oh, wait, hold on. There's stuff here to find. What on, my guy? We're in an area with stuff.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Now there's still something to find over here.
1818.
What am I looking for? There's something here. Was it back in here? Wait, hold on a sec. Aha!
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Okay. Is there more? Well, then I go too far and it's... Okay. So there's definitely something still in this area. Back here, maybe. Nope, we've come too far again. Hello? I'm looking for secrets. Oh!
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Aha! Yes, it will. You can always use a crowbar. Hey, I'm sorry, Bradley. I got very distracted. Oh, God. Oh, God. What was that noise?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. What the fuck was that? Was that just lightning? Well, his eyes are terrifying. Am I going up?
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
It's not ominous or creepy or anything.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Okay.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your books. You're dead, you don't need them.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Bullard. Interesting. Bradley, were you supposed to come with me?
Locked. The boys' room.
Let's do this. Monsters, definitely.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Must have nightmares.
What was wrong with this family?
Boy had nightmares.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay. There's a lot of gouges, my guy. Is there something in here?
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh no, was this for this? It was.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Well, the depressant of the nervous system. Not much in here, honestly. Kind of look like their house, but splitting open. Another one of hers. Interesting. The fucking noises, my guy. Hold on, don't I have a key?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Try it again on this one. Yeah, see? Ha ha ho!
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? The door is blocked on the other side.
Anything?
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Hawkins sold.
The Shambler for FS. It's the only one that's got a name to it. For FS. FS has a lot of them.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Anything else? Yeah.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worse. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
Bradley? Is that you?
Fucking hello?
Is anyone there?
Knock knock? Ah. That's me.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes.
Do you really
Charles
think
must
that
have
your
brought them
fugitive
back
came in
from one of
here?
his foreign trips.
I don't see any way out.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
I think I'm missing a clue first.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Well, I guess it is.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Yeah, I get that.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
I mean, I'll probably use the crowbar, but I want to look around first.
It looks like an old seaway map.
So I would need to do the Skillas route. So would it be right there?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
Darkwater Island, we sailed north all morning. Captain of his company says they will beat the Orphis this season. May God be merciful. Prefer to when the whales disappear without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village and having to say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast and to follow them is to divide the gods. I told him that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We sighted a huge whale in the distance. The size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died and we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater, we have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
33 north, 53 west.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
So right there.
Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
So that's Darkwater.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Do it.
Well done, Pierce.
Still missing something though. Aha. No. Wait, hold on. I'm not done here. I'm missing something back in here. Hold on. Damn it! Uh-oh, I think Bradley's gonna die down here. Nope, this is a good spot to stop, honestly. We've made good progress. Oh, my back. Oh! Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to crack my back. Hell yeah, made good progress. I'm excited to see where we go with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Nostratep playing Call of Cthulhu. If I didn't feel like I was going to throw up, I would try to go a little bit farther, but I'm trying really hard not to throw up, and every little bit of air coming out of my mouth is nauseating. So, please like, comment, and subscribe to make the channel bigger, better, harder, faster, stronger! Hope you have a great night, morning, evening, day, birthday, if you got one. Love you guys. You're beautiful as hell. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.